Here is the Kia Forte. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They're a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in the description for their entire inventory. Now, the bulb is right over there. The way to access it, first you open up the hatch, and there's no way for us to just access it from inside the car. We have to get the light out. Now, for that you will need very likely a flathead screwdriver. Definitely you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, or you can use a socket ratchet combination with the 8mm socket. 8mm. And you will very likely need a duct tape. It doesn't have to be black duct tape, could be any other color, but you will need tape. Those are the two bolts over there. Again, you can either use the Phillips head screwdriver like this, or you can use the 8mm socket ratchet combination to get those both bolts out. Get them out and keep them somewhere in a safe place. Now, what we have to do is first just try and move the light a little bit. You're not going to try and get it out, just wiggle it a little bit left and right. And now, at this point, try and push the light out, like straight out like that. If you can get it out, that's great. If you cannot, which is very likely what's going to happen because your light's stuck there, this is where the duct tape comes in play. Start taping up the light this way. The way I'm showing, one layer right there and a little bit off, just so you can grab onto it, and then overlap that a little bit, second layer and third and fourth. Once you do this, basically covering the entire light, and the ends you can just bunch them together and use that as a handle, and then we'll just yank it out. So 1, 2, pull it out straight. You may have to do this a couple times, but it'll come right out. 1, 2, and it comes right out. Now I'll show you how the light stays in place. There's 1, 2 pins that slot. So 1 and 2 go there. The third small one goes there. This thing goes over the white clip, and there's 2 holes in the back. That's where the bolts went, and those 2 holes where the bolts went in the body. That's the brake light bulb, and the way to access it is right over there. Just grab the bulb holder and twist your left to loosen it, and now it's loose. It should just come right out. To get the bulb out, just press it down and then twist it left, and out it comes. The bulb size is right there on it. 2357. Again, 2357. That's what you need to get. Put it in. Now when you put it in, if you're not able to sort of press it down this way, just take it out, turn it around. Now press it down. You should be able to press it down and twist it right and let it go. When you put the bulb holder back in the light, you see there's one tab on it that's slightly bigger than the rest. That should align with the slightly bigger slot in the light. So that way when you put the bulb holder back in, it just drops right in like this. Otherwise you'll spend a few seconds just twisting and turning, getting it to align. Once it's in place, just twist your right to lock it. Fish this wire through first. And this is important. See this little grommet looking thing? We have to make sure that it sits properly, like that edge over there should line up and press against the metal edge. Make sure you take your time and do this properly, because otherwise water is going to leak into the body from there. And you can use a screwdriver to sort of press it down in place if need to. Be careful, you don't want to puncture this. Just use it to press this down. Everything's looking good. Try pulling it a little bit. That's good. Let's just line up the lining pins with the holes over there. Yeah, and that goes in. And in the front, make sure that little cutout goes on that white clip. So that's what keeps it in place. Get it in place like this. Everything's looking good. Give it a push, and she just pop right in like this. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's just put the bolts back on, tighten them up, and gently get this tape off of the light. Just hold on to the light and then peel the tape off gently. Again, don't be in a rush when you're doing this. Be gentle with this. And that's pretty much it. Hope you found it useful.